Yeah. Mrs. Patterson knew my name. She stamped it herself. And that stamp was my first passport. I got my library card before I ever held a strap. Mrs. Patterson at the desk, she saw through all the rap that I wore like armor. She said, son, your mind is gold. Gave me a laminated ticket to a world they never told us existed. I read Baldwin in the corner by the vent while the winter tried to kill us and the landlord raised the rent. The library was my bunker, my Alcatraz, my church, where the words on the page were the only thing that didn't hurt. I checked out the autobiography and underlined the rage. Learned that Malcolm was a reader before he stormed the stage. The librarian never called the cops when I fell asleep between the stacks. She just turned down the lights and let me be. The library card eulogy for the kid they said was lost. I was reading about the world while they was counting up the cost of my funeral, my failure, my inevitable end. But the library card was the only weapon I could defend my soul with, my hope with, my right to exist. The library card eulogy stamped on my fist. The library card. My first passport. The library card. I read about the Panthers while the corner boys sold death. I read about the middle passage while I held my breath and waited for the gunshots to finish their parade. I was in the reference section trying to learn a trade that didn't involve a coffin, a jumpsuit, or a cell. Mrs. Patterson said college, but the block said farewell to that dream. You from here, and here is where you die. But the library card said leave, and the books didn't lie. I found a poem by Langston and I copied it in pen on the back of the eviction notice, cause I needed it to bend my reality towards something that the streets couldn't reach. The library card was a lifeboat on the ocean called the beach, where the tide pull you under, where the sharks wear blue, where the librarians are the only angels that I knew. The library card eulogy for the kid they said was lost. I was reading about the world while they was counting up the cost on my funeral, my failure, my inevitable end. But the library card was the only weapon I could defend my soul with, my hope with, my right to exist. The library card eulogy stamped on my fist. The library card. My first passport. The library card eulogy.
Mrs. Patterson knew my name,
and when they booked me,
it was still in my wallet.
The library card.